The time is 6 o'clock.
How else would you like your weekend served?
You want it calm? You want it groovy?
Or you want it edgy?
Your weekend is finally here.
I don't know, hot like your meal, chill like your drink, or victorious like us. Whatever you want, we serve it throughout the weekend. Invicta 98.9 FM.
Time to get up.
Start your day with a dose of 98.9 Invicta FM. Get up and be victorious.
Wake up!
I want to speak.
Invicta FM is
Different
every other station you listen to.
in the town.
It's time to be victorious.
In a minute, you will be listening to the program The Dailies Today, a program that aims to provide our listeners with in-depth and comprehensive newspaper headlines coverage. It is also a program that grants our listeners a fair say on opinions and matters of national discourse. However, this comes with great responsibility. Nation building is a task that rests upon our collective shoulders. Therefore, biased, rude, and/or abusive language will not be given a platform here. We urge you to please, always, keep your comments civil.
It's time to be victorious.
When you talk of music, you got them here. Information, you got them here. News, you got them here.
Nigerian celebrities have not been secretive with their mental health issues.
Varieties of sound. Everything you need on Invicta 98.9 FM.
By the end of the night, enter bathroom, fresh up.
It's a beautiful Saturday morning. It's 3 minutes past 6 a.m. and welcome to the Dailies Today exclusively on Invicta 98.9 FM, Kaduna, Nigeria. Today is the 25th of July 2026. Welcome to the Dailies Today, your daily dose of information where we give you latest updates, latest stories making the rounds across various newspapers, and today's no exception as we would be looking at 5 of these papers this morning. So from politics to governance, security matters, business, and also health matters, and also you get to hear about travel issues right here. And we have stories coming from the Punch newspaper, we have stories from the Sun newspaper, stories from the Vanguard leadership, and also the Nation newspaper. All of them carry very interesting headlines this morning. We're streaming live on Facebook on Invicta FM 98.9 and also on YouTube. It's Invicta 98.9 FM online TV. Just go there, go drop your comments based on the headlines that would be read out. My name is Job Daniel. Welcome to the weekend edition of the Dailies Today. So we'll quickly go on a commercial break. When we return, we started to shout the headlines this morning.
It's time to be victorious.
How else would you like your weekend served?
You want it calm? You want it groovy?
Oh, you want it edgy.
Your weekend is finally here.
I don't know, hot like your meal, chill like your drink, or victorious like us.
Here comes the weekend.
Whatever you want, we serve it throughout the weekend. Invicta 98.9 FM.
We'll be right back after this quick commercial break.
Are you serious? For real, are you serious?
Invicta FM.
Ranka shi daɗe hakimi, da fatan kana lafiya. Zan wuce yin karkati sai na hango ka a wannan sashen na asibitin. Akwai buƙatar wani taimako ne ranka shi daɗe? Alhamdulillahi, komai lafiya malam Rabu. Na kawo iyalina ne karɓar maganin tazarar haihuwa. To, amma ranka shi daɗe ai girman ku ya fi gaban nan. A'a, malam Rabu, tazarar haihuwa al'amari ne da babu wariya ko bambancin matsayi. Yana da kyau wajen duk masu iyali, kuma tunda duk muna kaunar ci gaban iyalinmu shi yasa muka karɓe shi. Lallai kuwa idan yana da kyau a gurinku, mu ma zai zama mai kyau a gare mu.
Kowa na iya bin tsarin tazarar haihuwa domin inganta lafiya da bunƙasa rayuwar iyali.
Ziyarci cibiyar lafiya mafi kusa domin farawa ko a kira lambar waya 222 wannan saƙo ne daga ma'aikatar lafiya tare da tallafin gamayyar ƙungiyoyin Pronet da FEM.
A yayin da wasu 'yan kasuwa ke facaka da kuɗaɗe ba tare da samun wata riba ba, su kuwa wasu 'yan kasuwa sun ƙware ne wajen juya 'yan kuɗaɗensu ta hanyar amfani da tsarin nan na Bill Station Fixed Deposit. Tsarin da zai baka dama ka juya kuɗaɗen kasuwancinka ba tare da ka aje su a asusun bankinka ba haka nan. Ku yi maza ku sauke manhajar Bill Station tare da shiga tsarin Bill Station Fixed Deposit domin yi wa gobanku tanadi.
Tabdi, wato a duk lokacin da muka haɗu a dandalin tattaunawar iyalinmu sai an samu matsala. Abun burgewa ma zan dafa wani abu da duk za su amincewa. Wato da fadukan shinkafa na musamman tare da magi.
An sarrafa magista daga tataccen waken soya, albasa, kayan yajin armashi tare da kanamfari.
Lokacin cin abinci a shiga cikin lallama ko samkar a shigo.
Magista sanya duk abinci da lokacinsu su kasance na musamman da ba za a iya mantawa ba.
Together. Is it okay to make fun of our tooth gap? Let's have a talk. Colgate makes your teeth so strong. Stop cover your mouth. Not to do younger with your smile. Brush your teeth with Colgate. Zero cavities and fresh breath. If you use a Colgate paste. Not to do younger with your smile. Brush your teeth with Colgate. Colgate, #1 oral care brand in the world.
From Obasanjo's time to date, budgets are just annual rituals.
This Saturday on Invicta 98.9 FM Kaduna, the conversation goes beyond the headlines as Guest of the Week welcomes one of Nigeria's most outspoken public voices.
Once you realize that you are failing as a president, you are failing as a governor, democracy says if you are a true democrat, that is when for you to leave.
Join Toyin for an exclusive and revealing conversation with Dr. Mahdi Shehu, a medical doctor, businessman, public affairs commentator, philanthropist, activist, and chairman of the Dialogue Group, known for his fearless opinions and unwavering stance on issues of national importance.
If Nasir El-Rufai said there are no elders in the north, it doesn't wish away. He is aware that elders...
Dr. Mahdi Shehu has remained a prominent voice in conversations about governance, accountability, democracy, and nation building. Beyond the public commentaries and media appearances, who really is Dr. Mahdi Shehu? What drives his convictions? And what are his thoughts on the pressing issues confronting Nigeria today? From leadership and public accountability to economic development, security, and the future of the nation, this promises to be a candid, thought-provoking, and no-holds-barred conversation. Insightful, engaging, and impossible to ignore. Don't miss Guest of the Week this Saturday from 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. only on Invicta 98.9 FM Kaduna.
Don't be surprised that a movement will emerge unplanned across Nigeria where they will say enough is enough and we are tired.
Invicta FM, the victorious station.
I am a woman in leadership, and I should not be an exception. I should be the norm. For before us, there was Queen Amina of Zaria, fearless in battle, cunning in strategy. I am a woman in leadership, and I should not be an exception. it should be the norm. For before us, there was Queen Muremi of Ile-Ife, legendary in her wisdom, selfless in her courage. I am a woman in leadership, and I should not be an exception. It should be the norm. For before us, there was Queen Idia of Benin, powerful backbone of a legendary throne, charismatic enough to raise an army of men. I am a woman in leadership, and I should not be an exception. It should be the norm. For before us, there was Uwaraye Emota, rising from the dust of the market square to helping a king claim his throne. I am a woman in leadership, and I should not be the exception. It should be the norm. For before us, there was Hajaratu Gambo Amatefio Sawaba, bold enough to speak to a room full of grown men at the age of just 17, jailed more times than any other female political activist before or after her time. I am a woman in leadership, and I should not be the exception. It should be norm. For before us, there was Alimotu Belewura of Lagos, Fumilayo Ransom Kuti of Abeokuta, Margaret Eko of Calabar, Efun Shetan Aniwura of Ibadan, and all those Aba women who stood up for what was right. I am a woman in leadership. I should not be the exception. I should be norm. Invicta 98.9 FM.
Welcome back from that commercial break, and now let's go straight to read out the headlines this morning. And we're starting with the Punch newspaper. And from the Punch newspaper, rich countries harvest 20,000 Nigerian health workers. Rich countries harvest 20,000 Nigerian health workers. No fewer than 20,966 Nigerian health workers relocated abroad within 1 year. Official figures obtained by Saturday Punch have revealed. The mass exodus includes 3,919 doctors, 7,487 nurses and midwives, 6,861 medical laboratory professionals, 702 pharmacists, 658 physiotherapists, and hundreds of others specialists, according to the State of Health of the Nation Report 2025. 1,429 Nigerians repatriated from Niger Republic, says report. 1,429 Nigerians repatriated from Niger Republic, says report. At least 1,429 Nigerians were repatriated from Niger Republic in May 2026. The latest data from the Mixed Migration Center shows. This is as the West African country continues to serve as a major transit corridor for citizens attempting the dangerous journey to Europe through Libya and Algeria. Still from the Punch, Atiku hits back at Obasanjo. Do not exploit ex-speaker Naaba's death. Atiku hits back at Obasanjo. Don't exploit ex-speaker Naaba's death. Former Vice President Atiku Abubakar has accused ex-President Olusegun Obasanjo of exploiting the memory of the late former Speaker of the House of Representatives, Gali Umar Naaba, for political purposes. Atiku said Obasanjo's claim that he bribed the late Naba to orchestrate moves to impeach him as president while they were in office amounted to lies and disrespect to the dead. And this one says, Nelfund begins payment of June-July upkeep allowances. Nelfund begins payment of June-July upkeep allowances. The Nigerian Education Loan Fund has commenced the payment of June and July upkeep allowances to student beneficiaries across the country. The development was confirmed by the National Association of Nigerian Students, while several beneficiaries also shared screenshots on X showing successful payment alerts. U.S. condemns killing of Plateau clerics' family members. U.S. condemns killing of Plateau clerics' family members. The United States has condemned the killing of members of Reverend Ezekiel Dachomo's family in Plateau State. The State Department's Africa Bureau described the attack as horrific and called for the perpetrators to be held accountable. And talking sports from the Punch newspaper, young talents impress at the Tiger Stars Eric's Lagos camp. Young talents impress at the Tiger Star Eric's Lagos camp. The Tigers assistant captain Michael Eric on Thursday hosted a top 50 elite basketball camp in Lagos on Friday with the turnout and quality of young talent on display, leaving organizers deeply impressed. Saturday Punch reports. For these and other stories, you grab a copy of the Punch newspaper, either online or you go to a newspaper stand. The next paper is the Sun newspaper, and from the Sun newspaper, IGP orders police to shoot on sight anyone carrying illegal firearms. IGP orders police to shoot on sight anyone carrying illegal firearms. Police officers across Nigeria have been directed to shoot on sight anyone found carrying illegal firearms following a fresh directive by the Inspector General of Police, Olatunji Disu, aimed at strengthening the fight against insecurity. Still from the Sun newspaper. Buratai hails Tinubu's army expansion, seeks investment in missiles, drones. Buratai hails Tinubu's army expansion, seeks investment in missiles, drones. The former Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Tukur Yusuf Buratai, retired, has lauded President Bola Tinubu for approving the expansion of the Nigerian Army from 8 to 12 divisions and the recruitment of 28,000 additional personnel. He described the move as a landmark step towards strengthening the country's security architecture. And still from the Sun newspaper, no funds released to PFIPC, says Budget Office. No funds released to PFIPC, says Budget Office. The Budget Office of the Federation has told the House of Representatives that no money appropriated for the controversial Presidential Foreign Intervention Promotion Council, also known as the Presidential Economic Advisory Council, was released or spent despite the 1.3 billion naira allocated captured in the 2026 Appropriation Act. Back home here in Kaduna, 7 abductees die in kidnappers' den, bodies dumped on hill. Kaduna, 7 abductees die in kidnappers' den, bodies dumped on hill. 7 of the 37 residents of Ariko village in Kachia local government area of Kaduna State, abducted by bandits, have reportedly died in captivity. A security analyst and conflict monitor, Ruben Buhari, has disclosed this. And talking sports from the Sun newspaper, Team Nigeria storms 3 gold, 3 silver. Team Nigeria storms 3 gold, 3 silver. Team Nigeria launched its Glasgow 2026 Commonwealth Games campaign in style on Friday, topping off a stunning opening day with 3 gold medals, 3 silver medals, and a string of world records from its para-powerlifting squad, a performance that reaffirmed the nation's standing as a global force in the sport. For these and other stories, you grab a copy of the Sun newspaper, either online or you go to a newspaper stand. The next paper is the Vanguard newspaper, and from the Vanguard, this one says fake agency originated from Buhari government. Budget Office explains PFIPC allocation. Fake agency originated from Buhari government. Budget Office explains PFIPC allocation. The Budget Office of the Federation yesterday explained that the Presidential Foreign Intervention Promotion Council, which the presidency declared as fake and is currently being investigated by the Independent Corrupt Practices commission had its origin in the last administration of late President Muhammadu Buhari. And still from the Vanguard newspaper, 1.32 billion naira allocation. No kobo was released to PFIPC. Budget office tells reps. Now that's a chain of stories all connected. 1.32 billion naira allocation. No kobo was released to PFIPC, says budget office tells reps. The Director General of the Budget Office of the Federation, Tenimu Yakubu, on Friday defended the agency's role in the controversial budgetary allocation to the Presidential Foreign Investment Promotion Council, insisting that despite provisions made in the 2026 Appropriation Act, not a single kobo was released or spent because the statutory conditions for expenditure were never fulfilled. Court dismisses Mark-led ADC leadership's objection against Gombe's suit. Court dismisses Mark-led ADC leadership's objection against Gombe's suit. The Federal High Court in Abuja on Friday dismissed the application filed by the Senator David Mark-led leadership of the African Democratic Congress, challenging Nafiu Bala Gombe's plan to amend his suit. Gombe, a former deputy national chairman of the ADC, had in his suit prayed the court to stop Mark and Rauf Arebeshola from parading themselves as leaders of the party. Still from the Vanguard, Obasanjo to Oshoba, I did not deceive AD leaders in 2003. Obasanjo to Oshoba, I did not deceive AD leaders in 2003. Former President Olusegun Obasanjo yesterday faulted claims made by former Ogun State Governor Aremo Olusegun Oshoba that he deceived leaders of the Alliance for Democracy during the political realignment leading to the 2003 general elections, insisting that he neither misled anyone nor acted in bad faith. And talking sports from the Vanguard newspaper, Guardiola turns down Italy job for family reasons. Guardiola turns down Italy job for family reasons. Former Manchester City manager Pep Guardiola has reportedly declined the opportunity to become the new head coach of the Italian national team, citing family reasons. The Italian Football Federation president Giovanni Malago confirmed earlier this week that talks had taken place with the 55-year-old Spaniard. For these and other stories, you grab a copy of the Vanguard newspaper, either online or you go to a newspaper stand. The next paper is the Leadership newspaper. From the Leadership newspaper, 2027, youths dominate new voter registration, account for 67.4%. 2027, youth dominate new voter registration, account for 67.4%. Nigeria's youthful population is set for its biggest electoral test yet, following fresh figures from the Independent National Electoral Commission showing that young people account for 67.4% of all new voters registered ahead of the 2027 general elections. And still from the Leadership, Orire abductors deserve death sentence, not life sentence, says Oyo government. Orire abductors deserve death sentence, not life sentence, says Oyo government. Oyo state government has described the life imprisonment sentence handed to 3 persons convicted for their roles in the Orire school abduction as a cold comfort, saying the punishment falls short of the gravity of the crime, but that it would respect the court's decision and will not file an appeal. Still from the Leadership, Ogunjimi's AAAG election reflects Nigeria's public finance reforms, says Tinubu. Ogunjimi's AAAG election reflects Nigeria's public finance reforms, says Tinubu. President Bola Tinubu has congratulated the Accountant General of the Federation, Dr. Shamsuddin Babatunde Ogunjimi, on his election as the chairman of the African Association of Accountant Generals. Ogunjimi emerged victorious after a keenly contested election involving candidates from Tanzania and the Gambia during the association's annual general meeting held in the Kingdom of Eswatini recently. Chief of Army Staff seeks private sector investment in military infrastructure. Chief of Army Staff seeks private sector investment in military infrastructure. The Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Waidi Shaibu, has advocated private sector investment in military infrastructure, troops welfare, and support for veterans. He describes such partnerships as essential for strengthening national security, enhancing operational effectiveness, and accelerating national development. And talking sports from the Leadership newspaper, Mertesacker named German FA sporting director. Mertesacker named German FA sporting director. Per Mertesacker, the 2014 World Cup winner and former Arsenal defender, has been named the new managing director for sports at the German Football Association, the governing body confirmed on Friday. The 41-year-old will take over from Andreas Rettig, signing a contract that extends through the conclusion of the 2030 World Cup. For these and other stories, you grab a copy of the Leadership newspaper, either online or you go to a newspaper stand. And the last paper is the Nation newspaper. And from the Nation newspaper, Atiku Obasanjo war of words escalates over bribery claims. Atiku Obasanjo war of words escalates over bribery claims. The verbal war between former President Olusegun Obasanjo and former Vice President Atiku Abubakar rose to a higher gear yesterday, with Atiku dismissing Obasanjo's allegation that he bribed the Gali Umar Naaba-led House of Representatives to get him impeached as president before the 2003 elections. 2027, Tinubu's record of achievements will deliver Ondo for APC, says Ajayi. 2027, Tinubu's record of achievements will deliver Ondo for APC, says Ajayi. A stalwart of the ruling All Progressives Congress in Ondo State, Honorable Samuel Ajayi, has expressed confidence that President Bola Tinubu will secure a decisive victory in the state in the 2027 presidential election. Governors welcome creation of 4 new army divisions. Governors welcome creation of 4 new army divisions. The Nigerian Governors Forum has welcomed the federal government's creation of 4 new army divisions across the country. In a statement, the forum's chairman, Governor Abdurrahman Abdulrazak, said the simultaneous creation of 4 new divisions is the largest single expansion of the Nigerian army in modern history, adding that the bold step shows the president's renewed commitment to the security of lives and property. Federal government sets up committee to develop new VAT order. Federal government sets up committee to develop new VAT order. The federal government has inaugurated an interministerial committee to prepare a new value-added tax modification order that will guide the implementation of Nigeria's recently enacted tax reform acts. The committee, inaugurated by the Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Taiwo Oyedele, at the Federal Ministry of Finance headquarters in Abuja, has been given 6 weeks to complete its assignment and submit recommendations expected to shape the country's new VAT framework. And talking sports, from the Nation newspaper, Super Falcons unveiled 10-star jersey ahead of 2026 WAFCON. Super Falcons unveiled 10-star jersey ahead of 2026 WAFCON. The Super Falcons have unveiled a special 10-star jersey ahead of the 2026 Women's Africa Cup of Nations, celebrating Nigeria's 10 continental titles. According to reports which disclosed the kit in a post on its X handle, the team debuted with a special kit in Thursday's 2-1 international friendly win over Tanzania's Twiga Stars. These and other stories, you grab a copy of the Nation newspaper, either online or you go to a newspaper stand. Let's quickly go on a commercial break, and when we return, we'll start to pick calls and read your messages. So don't you go anywhere. We would be right back.
Drop it. Invicta FM. We'll be right back.
Is it okay to make fun of our tooth? Let's have a talk. Colgate makes your teeth so strong. Stop cover your mouth. Not to do younger with your smile. Brush your teeth with Colgate. 0 cavities and fresh breath. If you use a Colgate paste, not to do younger with your smile. Brush your teeth with Colgate. Colgate, #1 oral care brand in the world.
Albishirinku, shalelenku? Ina nufin sabon ɗanɗanon lollipop ya shigo gari. Muna gabatar muku da Chupa Chups Apple Flavor Gum Filled Lollipop. Cike take da ɗanɗanon apple. Akwai kuma mai ɗanɗanon cola da strawberry. Ku nemi naku a yau.
Chupa Chups Forever Fun.
Ranka shi daɗe hakimi, da fatan kana lafiya. Zan wuce karkati sai na hango ka a wannan sashen na asibitin. Akwai buƙatar wani taimako ne ranka shi daɗe? Alhamdulillahi, komai lafiya malam Rabu. Na kawo iyalina ne karɓar maganin tazarar haihuwa. To, amma ranka shi dade ai girman ku ya fi gaban nan. A'a, Malam Rabu, tazarar haihuwa al'amari ne da babu wariya ko bambancin matsayi. Yana da kyau wajen duk masu iyali, kuma tunda duk muna kaunar ci gaban iyalinmu, shi yasa muka karbe shi. Lallai kuwa idan yana da kyau a gurin ku, mu ma zai zama mai kyau a gare mu.
Kowa na iya bin tsarin tazarar haihuwa domin inganta lafiya da bunƙasa rayuwar iyali.
Ziyarci cibiyar lafiya mafi kusa domin farawa ko a kira lambar waya 222 52. Wannan saƙo ne daga ma'aikatar lafiya tare da tallafin gamayyar ƙungiyoyin Pronet da FEM.
Tabdi. Wato a duk lokacin da muka haɗu a dandalin tattaunawar iyalinmu sai an samu matsala. Abun burgewa ma zan dafa wani abu da duk za su amincewa. Wato da fadukan shinkafa na musamman tare da magi.
An sarrafa magista daga tataccen waken soya, albasa, kayan yajin armashi tare da kanamfari.
Lokacin cin abinci a shiga cikin lallama ko samkar a shigo.
Magista sanya duk abinci da lokacin su kasance na musamman da ba za a iya mantawa ba.
Hasken rana in ya fito sabuwar rana ta bayyana. Ga uniform an shirya mana kuma ga mu akan hanyar zuwa. Milo a cikin kofi mai ɗumi ga inganci. An yi shi da malta. Milo an yi shi da madara. Milo an sa mishi koko. Milo yanda dai ya kamata. Milo mama ta ce in shanye.
Mama, gaskiya gwaldin man ɗan nan yawon ya ji madara.
Haka nawa ma.
Sannu da aiki uwa ta gari, amma dai a rinka sarrafa mana madaran nan a hankali mana.
A'a ba ni bace fa. Wannan Golden Mo 3 in 1 ne. Dama da madarar sa yake zuwa a ciki.
Madara? Kuma a ciki? Tun yaushe? Golden Mo 3 in 1 na tahowa da madara a ciki. Samo wa iyalanka a yau. Golden Mo, bari duk rana ta kasance da armashi.
Mama, yanzu na zan wanke maki fararen kayan nan naki.
To, amma ba wanke su kawai zaki ba. Ki tabbatar kin yi amfani da haifo domin yana cire duk wani takaddarin tabo yana kuma sa fararen kayana su ƙara haske kalkal.
Haka ne, kada ku amince da tabo, ku tabbatar farinku ya ƙara haske kalkal.
From Obasanjo's time to date, budgets are just annual rituals.
This Saturday on Invicta 98.9 FM Kaduna, the conversation goes beyond the headlines as Guest of the Week welcomes one of Nigeria's most outspoken public voices.
Once you realize that you are failing as a president, you are failing as a governor, democracy says if you are a true Democrat, that is when for you to leave.
Join Toyin for an exclusive and revealing conversation with Dr. Mahdi Shehu, a medical doctor, businessman, public affairs commentator, philanthropist, activist, and chairman of the Dialogue Group, known for his fearless opinions and unwavering stance on issues of national importance.
If Nasir El-Rufai said there are no elders in the north, it doesn't wish away. He is aware that elders...
Dr. Mahdi Shehu has remained a prominent voice in conversations about governance, accountability, democracy, and nation building. Beyond the public commentaries and media appearances, who really is Dr. Mahdi Shehu? What drives his convictions? And what are his thoughts on the pressing issues confronting Nigeria today? From leadership and public accountability to economic development, security, and the future of the nation, this promises to be a candid, thought-provoking, and no-holds-barred conversation. Insightful, engaging, and impossible to ignore. Don't miss Guest of the Week this Saturday from 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. only on Invicta 98.9 FM Kaduna.
Don't be surprised that a movement will emerge unplanned across Nigeria where they will say enough is enough and we are tired.
Invicta FM, the victorious station.
I've been sit down for side, they look wetin politicians they do for my country. I can't begin vex with how them take the run things from pack to loot and later tiff. The situation too vex me. I can't decide to get my PVC to vote all of them out. After election, them still win again. This time, the matter come to vex me until when I realize say only me no fit to vote out bad leaders. I use vex, buy material, so agbada, come join politics. I tell myself, say, if I not fit to vote them out, I go there myself to change the situation of all Nigerians. But after I win election, Ogbanje enter my body. Me self come begin to tiff and pack money. Nigerians. Now we they do ourselves. Good leadership they start from homes. Train your children with good morals and values. And when them reach up there, if a political Ogbanje see them, it go run.
Welcome back from that commercial break, and now it's time for you to be part of the program by calling the studio lines and sending your messages via our social media platforms. You can go on YouTube on Invicta FM 98.9, and that's on Facebook is Invicta FM 98.9, and on YouTube is Invicta 98.9 FM online TV. And just go there, go drop your comments based on the headlines that have been read out this morning. And when you're making your comments, please ensure that you stick to the headlines and only the headlines that we have read out this morning, so that we can have a good sense of direction. Let's not bring issues that have not been raised here. So thank you, as you would comply. So please, as you're sending your messages, go through them, check the messages, edit them, or check your spellings as well, so that we can be able to have a good read right here. And when you call, turn down the volume of your radio set so that we can actually not have holdbacks. Remember, using headphones here, so once it's the echoing gets very causes discomfort for us here and other people who are listening. So please turn down the volume of your radio set. And when you call, first things first, your name and where you are calling from. So please do not call and start making comments without letting us to know who you are and where you are calling us from. So please, that is very important, and stick to the time. 2 minutes and 2 minutes only. And please, no profiling, no verbal insults. Please do not engage in such. If you're making comments, let's be mature. Let's be constructive in our submissions. Thank you very much. And the numbers to call are 081 40,000 989. 081 40,000 989. Line 2 is 07087 800 989. 07087 800 989. The numbers once again is 081 40,000 989. 07087 800 989. And the number to send your messages on the WhatsApp platform is 090 98 900 989. 090 98 900 989. And finally, I've got someone on YouTube. Let me just read that. This one is from at Godwin Christopher 3608. It's all right. Says says I give you 989 gun salute. A man full of all right. Thank you. May God bless us with good leaders. Come 2027. Nigeria must be great again. Let's be victorious. All right. Thank you so much for your message on YouTube. So you can actually go on YouTube on Invicta 98.9 FM online TV and go drop your comments. And we're picking calls 081 40,000 989 07087 800 989. 081 40,000 989 070 87 800 989. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Daniel.
Yes, your name and where you calling from?
Yeah, this is Mike from Barnawa.
All right, Mike, go ahead.
U.S. condemns of killing family of a reverend in Plateau State. When this killing, when is it going to stop in Plateau and be the state? Honestly, federal government should make haste to save these two states. and by extension, the whole country. I can see Nigeria is still sitting on a keg of gunpowder. Evil day is postponing every now and then. I pray the evil day will never come. A stitch in time says 9. IGP order police to shoot on sight anyone carrying firearms. This is good to hear. These terrorists might have been made or they might have retained. IGP should specify the category of firearms so that the trigger-happy policemen will not gun down innocent hunters with their damn gun. Hunters' gun, I think is not included. They should go ahead to shoot aside those carrying AK-47 and other firearms that are treating their humanity. Only adoption deserve death penalty, but we will not appeal. Oyo State Governor, I beg to disagree with this man, the Governor of Oyo State. He should appeal the judgment. They will, in fact, it is right decision to appeal the judgment so that the soul of that beheaded teacher will rest in peace. Creation of 4 more additional divisions is a welcome idea. It is the right in the right direction. Nigeria is so large. With activities of these terrorists, honestly, it's a right thing from the federal government. And they should implement it without further delay. Thank you and God bless you.
All right, God bless you too. Still picking calls. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. All right, please turn down the volume of your radio set. Please, I will not take calls when your radio is still on. Please, you're not talking to your radio, you're talking on your phone. So your radio has to go down before you call us. Please, we should not be going back and forth with this all the time. 081 40989 070 87800 989. All right, hello, good morning.
Hello, my brother. Good morning.
The otherwise man, good morning.
Thank you. I see Madu calling from Edo.
I see Madu, go ahead.
My brother, let me begin with the governor saying that what is the judgment passed by the kidnap of the school children. My brother, this is the most first judgment I ever had in Nigeria pertaining this insecurity and this bandit. That today we have the fastest and the execution should be fast. So if these people are sentenced to life imprisonment and the owner is not pleased, my brother, the best thing to do is to appeal. So if he will do, let him appeal, so that these people will be put to where they belong to, not only life imprisonment at the end. Tomorrow you hear if not jailbreak, that another government will come and set them free. So please let them do the needful. Then additional of 4 to the 12th division in Nigeria. It is a very good one. But please, let me call on Mr. President not only to add more division that matters. What it matters a lot is to have a good training and welfare of the officers that are doing on duty. Most of them are dying on duty, but their families are suffering. Most of them are injured, using their money for treatment. So please, he should increase the welfare of soldiers, not only approving 28 more thousand soldiers alone. It is not only the soldiers that work, but they will have to give them a morale. The morale booster is to package their welfare, and most of the children, let them be on school, not only little children. Every child deserves a scholarship. So please, I urge the military to do the needful. Then lastly, my brother, I love when I hear shoot on sight. One of those that are supporting them, they are even more dangerous than those that are carrying firearms.
All right.
So I don't know what to do with them. Thank you, my brother, for giving me time. God bless them. Good morning, my brother.
All right, thank you so very much. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Mr. Joe Daniel.
Yes, good morning.
Yeah, my name is Chief Arel.
All right, Chief, go ahead.
God bless you, sir. Article hit back at Obasanjo on comment on Speaker Naaba. You see, Tene Edward once said, I quote, he said, you must find the courage to leave the table if respect is no longer served. You see, in Nigeria today, no head of state ever trusted power to his vice president than what Obasanjo did to Atiku. Atiku betrayed Obasanjo trust by his over ambition. He used Galina Abba to terrorize Obasanjo on impeachment threat, whereby Obasanjo said it was a joke taken too far. I should think they say conscience is a wound. Only the truth can heal it. Atiku should research his mind and know what he did during Obasanjo time. Because of his over ambition, he was trying he betrayed his boss, and nobody has ever done it in the whole world. All the opportunity Obasanjo gave to Atiku, Obasanjo betrayed Atiku. And that is why I am saying, in my own opinion, Atiku is going nowhere. He's going nowhere. I should think what he did to Obasanjo will repay him back. Then let me quickly go to Buhari. That fake agency originated from Buhari. You see, Buhari, whose practice is to delegate responsibility without supervising and look at the other way, where intrigues lasted. During Buhari regime, Buhari was delegating power, but he was not supervising.
All right,
a lot of things went wrong during Obasanjo. Let me give you an example.
All right, Chief.
The CBN governor, he was doing anything that he liked under Obasanjo, and this is one of the examples.
All right, thank you, Chief.
Our leaders should be very, very vigilant when they are in power.
All right,
it's
thank
not everything that they have to succumb to.
All right, thank you. All right, thank you very much, Chief. Let's stick to our time. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Please turn down the volume of your radio. All right, I just have to let you go. So that please turn down the volume of your radio first before you call the station, right? So 081 40,000 989 070 87 800 989. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Musa.
All right, Musa Bala, go ahead.
About the issue of Obasanjo and Atiku Saga. It's a really big shame. Because we are not expecting this our statement. Our elder statement, yes, as such. We're expecting them to join us together to make sure that this country, all the challenges we are facing in this country, are able to overcome. But rather they are there telling each other, this one is doing what to this one. That is not what we want. It's not the right time for all these things. Nigeria suffer a lot. We are in the trauma. We are looking for ways where we will be able to get out from this trauma. And this our statement, they are still pushing us inside and other issues. So it's really unfortunate that we have people like this. And and concerning our federal government or our army has increased order for additional division. So we pray that this division will be able to curtail the insecurity that we are facing in this country and be able to bring a lasting solution to most of these areas that we are having this insecurity. And that God will help, especially those areas that we are having this insecurity, that God will help our army, Ghana soldiers to bring all these issues to an end. And I pray God will help us. And concerning the case of Mary at Umar South, so this issue has been for a very long time. In fact, this issue should not flow under the carpet, because the death of that lady has become a national issue.
All right, Musa Bala.
What caused the death of that lady? And a thorough investigation to be done. And presently, we are expecting even the minister to even resign, so that thorough investigation will be done.
All right, thank you very much.
It's unfortunate that we have people like this. They are only after themselves.
All right, Musa Bala. Thank you very much.
They are giving Nigeria in other countries.
All right, Musa Bala, thank you. I just have to take you off because your time is up. All right, let's go on live stream. Dalamiko Wakili says U.S. condemns the killing of cleric's family in Plateau State. Is really a sad one. May God have mercy on us and restore peace back to our country. Andrew Isa, okay, says that. All right, thank you very much. Okay, and this one is from architect Yoni Luka Waziri. All right, good morning to you. Says, may God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Sir John Gayasin. Okay, it says that may God continue to help Nigeria and give us credible leaders. Zimak Falam. All right, good morning. Dennis Audala, good morning to you. And this one is from Solomon Barrow. Solomon Barrow says, IGP orders police to shoot at sites anyone carrying illegal arms. This statement doesn't carry water. What if care is not taken that Nigeria? What if care is not taken? Nigeria will turn to Somalia. The Nigerian government are handling terrorists with kid gloves, leaving the victims and their family in trauma. Till date, we haven't heard about their financiers being arrested. Please, let's check our comments before we send them. This is quite difficult. All right, Biggie Boss says, may God protect us this weekend. All right, good morning to you. Tambaya Yashim, good morning. Vincent Esther, okay, good morning to you. And this one is from Abraham James. This one, he says, it is unfortunate that we do not know the direction the nation is heading to, insecurity and economic hardship. Yet, those up there are busy with next election. Citizens should be ready with their PVCs. We are watching as the planet is listening. Vera Audi says that may God bless us with God-fearing leaders come 2027. And this one is from Inalegu David Sule. He says that about insecurity, it's only God that will help us in this country. Watching all the way from Abuja. Victor Adiba, good morning to you. Says that I know that one day Nigeria will be great. That we will all be great one day. El Yakubu Senchi says, may Almighty Allah continue to bless Nigeria with good leaders and protect us from bandits. Okay, from bandits, armed robbery, terrorists, kidnappers. Amin. Gaga Donatus, good morning to you. Damaris L. Kure says, okay, good morning to you. Zingina Plateau says about some Kachab abductees. He died in kidnappers' camps. I cried with huge tears when I heard about it. It's our lives are in terrible danger. May God deliver us from dangerous attacks. Ayuba Gwantu, good morning to you from Sabo Bobai Zamani. All right, thank you so very much. Let me go to the WhatsApp platform. Please do not call WhatsApp call because no one is going to answer you. So please do not call on WhatsApp. I beg you. All right, this one is from Akintunde in television. Shoot on sight, not shoot aside, please. Shoot on sight. That's why I always say go through your messages before. If you know if you've sent it, please go through it again and edit it again. It's shoot on sight. Anyone carrying illegal firearms. Now this is saying carrying arm. All right, please. This is one of the issues that we're going through. So shoot on sight anyone carrying illegal firearms by the Inspector General of Police is a good order. Another order without action. Okay, 7 abductees in Kaduna died in kidnappers' den is a bad news. No day that one would wake up and listen to news without hearing killings and killings. I'm afraid of listening to Nigerian news. All right, this one is from Mr. Shemang. It says, imagine how the people of Ariko village in Kacha local government area were ignored. Okay, that died in the hands of bandits. It's so sad. God will judge all actions and inactions of government, come what may. And if governance and leadership is ambient, now is ambient. Okay, I'm trying to really understand that. But anyway, time is not my friend. I cannot go through all of it. Chief Pius Acha, U.S. condemns the family of the Plateau cleric killed in Jos. Not only condemning, find a final solution. And this one is from Akia Stephen from Ngomboro. 7 abductees die in Kaduna kidnappers' den. When will all these killings end? It's just unfortunate that our leaders have failed woefully. And this one is from Victor from Juji. Where are we going in this country? May God, my God, come and save us from the hands of this government. This one, All right, no name. I'll just keep that. This one is from Ibrahim NFE from Kachia, from Kabbalah West. 7 died in kidnappers' den. Please, when will all this killing and kidnapping when is it going to come to an end? Lives and property are not secure. You cannot sleep with your 2 eyes closed. Is this democracy or banditcracy? Okay, wow, new word there. Now this one is from Dennis Odo. 2027, Tinubu's achievement will deliver Ondo State for APC, says Ajayi. Not only Ondo State, Nigerians come 27 will check Tinubu's achievement for 4 years and vote wisely. Right, with that, we call it wraps. I can see messages from Plateau Zingina. And, all right, this one. Okay, all right, so I just skip that. This one is from Sansro Lokojaro. Thank you so very much. The program makes a return tomorrow at exactly 6 a.m. Numberju is standing by for SK Beats. My name is Job Daniel. Wishing you a beautiful and a wonderful weekend.
Thank you for participating in the program The Dailies Today. The thoughts and opinions stated by our various contributors on this program of Invicta 98.9 FM radio, its website, and or its other social media platforms do not reflect the thoughts and or opinions of the station. Listeners are urged to use their own discernment to draw their own conclusions for a better Nigeria. We emphasize the importance of keeping an open mind and not misconstruing the headlines. Invicta FM, together we are victorious.
It's time to be victorious.
Tabdi. Wato a duk lokacin da muka haɗu a dandalin tattaunawar iyalinmu sai an samu matsala. Abun burgewa ma zan dafa wani abu da duk za su amincewa. Wato da fadukan shinkafa na musamman tare da magi.
An sarrafa Magista daga tataccen waken soya, albasa, kayan yajin armashi tare da kanamfari.
Lokacin cin abinci a shiga cikin lallama ko samkar a shigo.
Magista sanya duk abinci da lokacin su kasance na musamman da ba za a iya mantawa ba.
Is it okay to make fun of our tooth? Let's have a talk. Colgate makes your teeth so strong. Stop cover your mouth. Not to do younger with your smile. Brush your teeth with Colgate.